G'day, and welcome to Toogood today. We're talking about theft and giving versus getting. Can you trust anyone anymore? And is stealing just about money and property? And what would make someone want to give rather than just get? My name's Benjamin Ray, and we're talking about theft and giving versus getting and what God has to say about all of this. I'd like to welcome Heather Naomi back to the show. Welcome, Heather.
Hi, Benjamin. How are you?
Yeah, great. Good to have you here
Thanks.
again.
It's great.
Now, we're all pretty black and white when it comes to theft, that we don't want anyone stealing from us. But there are times when we find ourselves in a grey moral area when it comes to stealing.
Yes.
Can you give me an example of that?
Well, an example would be, Benjamin, when people decide that they don't want to pay for a CD, so they'll get a friend to copy it for them, or they'll copy it for the friend and hand that on. But in actual fact, what happens if we do that is that we're actually stealing from the person who has put in all that time and effort and cost to produce that CD. So we're stealing their income in a roundabout way.
Why do you think it's so easy and kind of widespread, that particular type of theft?
I don't know if it's a lack of respect for the artist who's created it, or whether it's sometimes a lack of knowledge, although, you know, you can't put a DVD on without it saying, you know, you wouldn't steal a DVD, well,
That's
don't
right.
copy this. So it can't be lack of knowledge.
Well, I think maybe we are getting more educated.
We
in
are
that.
getting
Here's
far more
another one
educated.
for you.
Yes.
What about tax? A lot of people would say, I'm being robbed with my taxes. And, you know, is that true? Are we being robbed, or should we be giving more?
Well, Jesus actually said to give to Caesar, or the government of the day, and then give to God what belongs to each one.
Okay.
So tax is a good idea. We have tar-sealed roads, we have ambulance and police and other hospitals, education. So we need to pay to care for ourselves as a society.
What about the middle ground of tax minimisation?
That's really important, that we know how to do that, that we find an ethical accountant, that we claim all that we can back. The government has put that in place as laws to protect us from paying too much tax.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some other areas where we might find ourselves in a grey area with stealing?
It's possible to steal a person's reputation, Benjamin,
So
by
it's not just about
lying
money
or gossiping. No, it's not. And you know, the criminal system will actually punish somebody much more for stealing stuff or stealing from a corporation, say, than from stealing a person's mind and heart by, say, abusing them or attacking them, robbing them, committing a crime towards another person's body. And that, I don't understand that, but that can do far more damage than just stealing money.
Wow. So thanks, Heather. So it sounds like this is more of a real, comes down to a respect issue.
It's very much a respect, and I think that was something Jesus said, you know, treat other people as you'd like to be treated yourself. If you don't want someone stealing your intellectual property, don't steal theirs. You don't want to be physically attacked or robbed, don't harm another. Speak to people with respect.
Well, thank you, Heather.
Thanks, Benjamin.